it looks like Kyle Larson has finally, after a long time, has applied for reinstatement back into NASCAR. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. As I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, Kyle Larson has officially applied for reinstatement back in the NASCAR. I am going to read you a report from Adam Stern that came out just recently. According to Adam Stern, Kyle Larson has applied for reinstatement to NASCAR and is expected to be approved by the sanctioning body in the coming weeks per sources. Now, Jordan Bianchi and Bob Pockrass are first report on the request that Kyle Larson has applied for reinstatement back into NASCAR. It is only a matter of time before Kyle Larson is back in NASCAR. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's a matter of when it's going to happen for Kyle Larson. I would assume that most likely it will be announced in the coming weeks. Maybe next week it gets announced, maybe today, or maybe in a week or two. Who really knows? My speculation is that Kyle Larson will be announced back in the NASCAR around the time the championship week basically happens at this point. And I do believe the round time championship week happens, or of course, when Hendrick Motorsports drivers Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman are eliminated from the plus, is where my speculation lies on why Kyle Larson could end up getting applied for reinstatement. In my opinion, Kyle Larson deserves a second chance back in the sport. He's done a lot of good things in and out of the community. I made a video recently talking about why Kyle Larson deserves a second chance. And like I said, NASCAR has said recently that they have said that if Kyle Larson is applied for reinstatement, that they pretty much said, we're going to let you back in pretty much immediately. Now, like I said, my speculation is they're going to wait a little bit on Kyle Larson. And a lot of people in the industry believe that Kyle Larson is going to be driving, whether it is the 5 car, the 25, the 57, or the 88, whatever that number is going to be. A lot of speculation, though, is that the 5 car is going to be what the number ends up being for the 2021 season. In my opinion, like I said, Kyle Larson deserves that second chance to get back into sport, and I am glad that most likely than not, Kyle Larson is probably going to be back in the sport. And at this point, it's all but confirmed that he's going to be driving for Hendrick next year. We found that out last night. Eric Jones looking at probably going to Richard Petty Motorsports. All the drivers that are pretty much in the running for this car, I'm talking about drivers like Matty D, Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace. All those drivers are going either sign new places or they're either retiring here. Clint Boyer is one driver that was in the running for this car. He's going to be retiring, going up to Fox next year. Chase Briscoe is the only driver remaining, but he's most likely going to be driving the 14 next year for Stewart-Haas Racing. So how do I feel about this? I am really, really excited because think about the Hendrick team next year. That's probably end up being the case. You're going to have Chase Elliott, who's dominated the road course, has a really good chance of winning all 6 road course races next year. And not only that, is really good on the short tracks. You have Kyle Larson, who is probably going to win the Bristol Dirt Race, if he, like I said, if he is granted back in, which he probably is. You're going to have Kyle Larson, who's really good at Bristol, in both configurations of Bristol, really good at the 2-mile tracks of Auto Club and Michigan. He's going to be really strong at Homestead, where he can run the high line. He's going to have a lot of tracks where he can have a chance of winning, get Hendrick Motorsports back in their winning ways. You're going to have Alex Bowman, who's going to the 48 car, taking over for Jimmy Johnson next year. He was in 88. He's going over the 48 with Greg Eyes next year. That's a really good move. Alex Bowman has a lot of talent, a lot of potential to really take off. He already has taken off over the last couple of years, but he's been really, really doing really good at Hendrick this year. And then you have William Byron, who is still learning, he's still developing. So you're going to have a really, really strong core Hendrick lineup. They haven't really seen for a few years. You haven't really seen Hendrick Motorsports, a core true lineup at Hendrick Motorsports since around the 2013-2014 season, when all 4 drivers were pretty successful back then. You didn't have that kind of core lineup where that lineup was really, really strong. And now you're going to have that probably that core lineup in NASCAR once again. But man, I'm a huge Kyle Larson fan. I'm really, really excited for Kyle Larson right now because I've been waiting for the day that this is going to get announced. He has applied for reinstatement. Like I said, it's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's a matter of when it's going to happen. And when he does apply for reinstatement, I assume that the announcement is coming. Everyone believes he's going to be driving the other Hendrick car next year. And that silly season, once again, is about to heat up very, very soon. Because, like I said, with all the silly season news and rumors happening at the moment, this is where things get interesting. Because once Kyle Larson applies, this is where silly season gets really, really busy. You're probably going to have Chase Briscoe going to 14. I think there's a lot of waiting for that car to get announced. because of the fact that Kyle Larson has not been announced in that car. I think Tony Stewart's waiting in the wings just in case Kyle Larson doesn't go there, but he's most likely going to go there. The 37 car is expected to be driven by Ryan Preece next year once again, or Corey LaJoie. I've heard rumors also from somebody that he might go to a third Front Row Motorsports car. I'm talking about Ryan Preece. That's also a pretty big possibility that they're looking at going back to 3 cars. Spire's looking at Justin Haley and also Corey LaJoie just in case LaJoie can't get to the 37 car, but it's starting to look more likely than not. Then Corey LaJoie is going to go there. Gaunt Brothers is probably looking at someone like maybe like a Riley Herbst or like a Harrison Bird or something like that. I really don't know who's going to end up driving that car, but that's a very big possibility. But man, I'm really excited for Kyle Larson right now. I cannot wait to see what Kyle Larson is going to do next year. He's deserved a second chance. Like I said, he's gone and helped the racing community, the African American community, gone and helped them. Went to the George Floyd funeral, went out to St. Louis, helped them. Sponsorship is going to be a big key factor, though, is what sponsors are going to be with Kyle Larson for next year once he does get applied for reinstatement. I assume Lumar is for sure going to be one of the sponsors. Perry Sutley, who I think is the owner of Eastman, Lumar Windows and Film, which is a sponsor of theirs, will probably be partnered up with him for next year, which that's really exciting. That's coming in the future. You probably also see some of the Chevy Good sponsors sponsoring him. I'm hoping that NASCAR, well, not NASCAR, hoping that Chevy will also make sure to keep their relationship and reopen the relationship with Kyle Larson since he was terminated from them. Kyle Larson definitely did something really, really wrong earlier this year, and he definitely had to pay the price for it. But, like I said, I think every driver deserves a second. And once again, I am really, really excited to see what's going to happen with Kyle Larson next year. We've been waiting for this moment to happen for a long time. Kyle Larson being announced to attempt to reinstate himself back in NASCAR. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I cannot wait for Kyle Larson to officially get reinstated because everyone in the industry believes it's happening, and Mike, myself, I think he is getting reinstated back into NASCAR. So anyway, that is going to be it for today's second video. 2 videos in one day. Hope you guys are happy about that. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notification on so you'll be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Links description below for that. And comment your thoughts on today's video. How happy are you that Kyle Larson has applied for reinstatement? And when do you think the announcement to him going to the Hendrick Motorsports team is going to happen? Let me know in the comments below. My 400 subscriber Q&A will be out tomorrow morning. I will be filming that here very shortly. So if you have any questions for that video, I might have that in the description for you guys to go check out. And put your questions in below if you're new to the channel, kind of get to find out about me. That will be out tomorrow morning as well. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.